In January, German artist Katharina Gross's new work, a massive 8,000 square meter installation, will be unveiled at the Schwartz Carragworks Gallery as part of Sydney Festival. Gross plans to suspend oceans of draped and knotted fabric across the walls and through the architectural elements of this grand heritage building. She will then spray every surface with a vast abstract particolored tag that will redefine the entirety of Carragworks' historic structure. Above and beyond the immensity of the spectacle, it is interesting to note the way the artist continues to talk about the installation as if it were a painting. This is unusual, even ironic, since no matter how hard you search through the space you will not see any stretched canvas, frame or brushwork. Gross concludes, "There are no limits to painting, that's why I am involved in it." Another European artist working in a similar vein is the Scotsman Jim Lambie, who exhibited recently at Roslyn Oxley Gallery in Sydney. He also talks like a painter but produces work that is devoid of canvas and brushwork, comprised entirely of colored vinyl stripes applied to the floor of the gallery. How is it that contemporary painting has dug its heels in, so to speak, and refuses to look like a painting anymore? It doesn't necessarily hang on the wall like it used to, and it doesn't care about the practical or even historical differences between painting, sculpture, video and performance. The story really begins over 100 years ago with what was once called the death of painting, supposedly occurring at the hands of European avant-garde artists. So when Picasso produced a series of cardboard constructions based on Cubist painting, and Duchamp rejected all the handmade craft practices of painting in his redoublages, it seemed that it was all over for painting. Yet since then, this death has produced not an ending but a series of new beginnings, an expansion, morphing and shape-shifting into everything that painting is not supposed to be. Katharina Gross, 7 Stud, Stimmit, Drehbaum/7 Hours, 8 Voices, 3 Trees, 2015, Museum Wiesbaden, Stizal the 9th of July 2015, the 10th of October 2015. Acrylic on fabric and on tree, wood and roots, 330 x 1400 x 2400 cm/130 extension 551 1/4 extension 945 in. Photo, Nick Duighor. Copyright Katharina Gross and Vigi Bildkunst, Born 2017. Invent hash, kilogram/I 2015_4007. So in the 21st century, painting, as exemplified by Gross, Lambie and Australian artists like Rebecca Bauman and Sandra Selig, has established a totalizing sensibility. It now forms itself through close allegiances with its neighbors, sculpture, installation, video, performance and virtually anything else ready to hand. This really should come as no surprise in our age of multitasking, where jobs and multimodal computers that we call phones, demand we should all be jack of all trades, as well as masters of many disciplines. Two words, apparently moving in opposite directions, expansion and convergence, compete for the right to describe the contemporary obligation to do more than one thing at any one time. As in the world, so too in the studio of the painter, where brushes and paints are not necessarily replaced, but extended, by access to new technologies, post-industrial services and the commodities of the everyday world.